The main theme of what I'm talking about this afternoon is really about how we take an inclusive approach to a place shaping and development, so that we create a place for all ages. So it's about how can we contribute and how can we integrate the various activities that we do to create those kind of environments that promote health and well-being. So I've been fascinated to hear about the debate around intergenerational living. I think there's a real movement towards recognising the sort of, again, it's about the social inclusivity of some of that, and then contrasted perhaps with some of the discussions around creating an investment class in retirement living, which runs the risk potentially of does that create a red line boundary that boxes it off from the rest of society? So I think some really interesting debates being set up. So I think for me, probably the most important message to take away is around how ultimately what we do has to be driven by a purpose, and that purpose is really about improving people's lives, and therefore you have to really take into account the needs of the individual. So we tend to sort of homogenise an entire sector and say it behaves in this way or that way, or it has this need or that need. The takeaway for me is that we really break that down to a very individual, person-centred basis, so that we're catering for the demands and the needs of individuals rather than necessarily our business models.